Welcome to another daily puzzle, and today we're looking at a position where we are down one knight in the starting position. For the knight we only have a pawn, so let's see what else is going on. And the first thing we should notice here is that we have a queen bishop battery that is looking down towards g7. If the pawn wasn't defended by the queen, this would be checkmate, but the queen is guarding the g7 square, so we cannot deliver that checkmate immediately. We also have the d file, but that doesn't really lead anywhere as the king has a safe hiding square on h7. So let's cycle back to the idea of how can we get the queen to land on g7. Is there any way we can interrupt the queen's defense looking down here? And the answer is yes, by sacrificing the rook on g5. Yes, rook g5. It looks like the rook is hanging, but if it is captured, suddenly the connection between the queen and the pawn on g7 was interrupted, and queen g7 here is a nice checkmate. After rook g5, there are only two ways, in fact, for black to avoid getting checkmated. One is to simply capture the rook, but here suddenly g7 is still under attack. The computer tells me it's a mate in 12, so we're still on the attack, but we have also won a queen. This one should be over quite easily. The other move to avoid the mate is to play f6. Here, of course, we can take the queen, but even stronger than taking the queen is to capture on f6 here. And now, well, if the rook is captured like this, we already saw the checkmate, and if queen takes, we have a little Zwischenzug here. Careful not to recapture, as our queen would be hanging and suddenly we're losing, but we have this check forcing the enemy king to move, and only now do we recapture on g5 with a completely winning position. So well done if you found the solution with g5, which will lead either to checkmate or to big material losses for.
Please do subscribe.